All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Glad to see you here today. We are back with more of our adventures with Fjori Stonearm, Thane of Whiterun. If you tuned in last time, or if you had a chance to see the last time we played, Fjori went about his business. So the Greybeards, I guess they're not the rulers of Skyrim because they're not. The High King, right? So you get the High King and the Jarls, and the High King is one of the Jarls, I guess, who rule Skyrim, right? Skyrim is a province in the Empire, so the Empire allows them kind of autonomous rule within their borders as long as they abide by the laws of the Empire and they come to the Empire's aid, kind of thing. It's it seems and feels a lot like the Articles of Confederation for the United States. For those of you who are history buffs, who may know this about the United States before it was the United States, who know a little bit more world history, or for those who don't, for those who live in Europe or the United States and have never paid attention to, learned, or focused on the early beginnings of the United States, we started out as 13 original colonies, right? We were colonies of England and Spain, I believe, but 13 original colonies, had their war for independence and broke away from England and formed at first the Articles of Confederation. And the Articles of Confederation, as a governing document, said each state can do whatever the hell it wants as long as it doesn't bother the other states, and they all send aid to other states so that we are all states together, kind of thing. It had a federal government and had a state level government for each of the different colonies, and those states' rights were really what trumped everything else because that was the problem, right? Right? They had a king, they had unfair taxation, they had a centralized government that was not central to the colonies, and they did not like that. And so when it came to the federal government, when it came to the centralized government of the Articles of Confederation, they basically gave it as little power as possible to do anything. Like, they could make suggestions, but not laws. I think they had an executive officer, but he couldn't be like a king. He had no real power to enforce anything. And so the Articles of Confederation were kind of like an IOU for, helping each other out, and it really never worked out. That's what caused the founding fathers to go about putting together the Constitution. They had the Continental Congresses to establish a constitution that had a stronger federal government and more control, more power for that federal government. There was a lot of back and forth. That's why there were three, I think, Continental Congresses. Definitely at least two. And it was a lot of work to get the states to ratify the articles, or not the Articles of Confederation, the Constitution. It was years before they figured out how to govern themselves and each other and together. So anyway, off of that jag of history, that's what Skyrim's kind of like. The Empire has all of these provinces that it rules, but the provinces kind of rule themselves with a lot of fingers in the pies, a lot of outside control in that rule. But otherwise, nominally, they rule themselves, right? The Empire doesn't have the manpower, the time, or the money to micromanage everything, right? That's not to say they can't and they won't step in to do so, and that's part of what has caused the Skyrim Civil War right now, with the native Nords, the Stormcloaks, wanting to be free, to have their independence, to be able to be free to worship Talos. And the Empire, because of treaties and the recent war the Empire went through, kind of cracking the whip and denying the Nords the right to worship Talos, otherwise known as Tiber Septim, First Emperor, the Dragonborn Tiber Septim, or the Dragonborn Talos, who ascended to godhood and became one of the 9 divines, now called the 8 divines by those who are following the rules of the Imperials. But so far, Fjori has stayed out of the Civil War. He has not chosen a side yet. We've decided, I think, Fjori grew up in the Empire, in Cyrodiil, the heart of the Empire, right? Possibly 1-2 generations. I don't know if it was his parents that were Nords, his grandparents, but it's Nord ancestry, right? He's Nord blood. He's just not from there. So he's returned to Skyrim. He's returned to his homeland to get in touch with his roots and to learn more as a blacksmith, to become a better, stronger blacksmith and sell better wares, and basically make a life for himself. Things weren't great back in Cyrodiil, and he's getting a fresh start in his homeland of Skyrim. Crossing the border, he was captured, mistaken for an accomplice of these Stormcloaks in an ambush, nearly executed by the Imperials. Not really a good sign for him to want to join the Legion, since they nearly cut his head off in a mistake. They didn't even have him on their ledgers. Like, they captured him, and they were like, wait, who are you? Oh, well, I mean, at least you're going to die in your homeland. And that was it. They were just like, nah, we made a mistake. Oh, well, guess you're still going to die. So, Fjori may not actually join the Legion. He might entertain it. We'll see. We'll see what incentives there are for him to join the Legion versus the Stormcloaks, who he also has no true allegiance to, since he is not a Skyrim-born Nord. But either way, he has gotten involved in the politics of Whiterun, the city at the center of Whiterun Hold, which includes Riverwood, where Ralof, one of the Stormcloaks, was from, and who helped Fjori escape from the dragon attack at Helgen. He went and helped out the Jarl, let him know about the dragon threat to Riverwood, and in general, the dragon threat. He assisted in killing a dragon that was harassing the Western Watchtower, really devastated it. And Fjori absorbed the soul of this dead dragon and found out he may be something called a Dragonborn, which he'd never heard of before. He doesn't know those legends. Again, he didn't grow up with them the way his parents or grandparents might have. He heard the ground shook as he heard the Greybeards shouting from somewhere across the countryside, out of sight. So they've got some power there, but they are not the rulers of Skyrim. But they have power. They are maybe a religious leader of some kind. But they summoned Fjori to them. Fjori had to have this explained to him by the Jarl of Whiterun, Jarl Balgruuf. But really decided to take his earthly duties a little more seriously first. He was named Thane of Whiterun for protecting the city, and he has a duty to the city and the people of Whiterun first. Last time, he foiled an assassination attempt against the Jarl himself, and that was wildly successful after dying several times and getting better at how to play the game. Sorry about that, guys. And now he is continuing his quest to protect Iman. She is a Redguard who has taken a false name and hidden herself in Whiterun to escape the assassination machinations of a man named Kematu, who is attempting to assassinate her for her family and her noble title, right? I think we're not entirely sure why they're after her, but needless to say, she is under threat, and so we're trying to protect her because we gotta help a girl out. We're not gonna just let that happen, right? The same thing sort of happened with Thorald Grey-Mane. So we also learned about Thorald from his mother. We were just trying to go shopping, and she started talking about her son, knowing he's alive. Apparently, he left to join the Stormcloaks and fight in the Civil War. He was captured by the Imperials, of whom within Whiterun, the clan Battleborn, family frenemies of the Greymanes, they are Imperial supporters, and they seemed to know a little something about Thorald and about his death that he's lost to everyone. and the Grey-Manes did not like that. They wanted more investigation. We ended up, under the supervision of a child who was not paying attention, we maybe picked a lock in a door and we searched the house of Clan Battleborn, and we found a missive from the Imperial Governor, from General Tullius, telling them about Thorald Grey-Mane, that he had indeed been captured and last seen alive as he was handed over to the Thalmor. For those not following, for those who didn't know, the Thalmor are high elves from outside of Tamriel, which is the continent that Skyrim is a part of. And this non-Tamrielian power of high elves, the Aldmeri Dominion, I think. They might be the same, they might not be, but the Thalmor come from outside. And there was a huge war between the Thalmor and the Empire. The Empire was losing badly. And finally, the Thalmor called a ceasefire and offered a treaty, the White Gold Concordant, that the Empire signed on to, which one of those things was to outlaw the worship of Talos, because the High Elves, they were offended by the worshipping of a man, a common man, as a god. And the Empire was losing. They had to sign the treaty. It was give up one of the 9 divines or give up the Empire. Which leads to our civil war, of course. But the Thalmor are definitely the bad guys, right? And so not only is the Empire here in Skyrim and pushing their agenda and causing the Stormcloaks to want that independence, but the Thalmor are in Skyrim. Why are the foreign aggressors here under a treaty? And why did the Empire give over Thorald Grey-Mane to them? What are the Thalmor doing with this son of Skyrim? We need to find out. And in fact, we have been charged with his brother to go in and take Thorald back, to rescue his brother. So we will get into that. We will get into all these things as we get back into Skyrim. But it's time. So let's switch over to our game itself. There we are. And let's continue where we left off. Last, we were sitting down to a drink and to listen to a little bit of music before we get some sleep. We are exhausted. But we had to sit here with our friend Ufrith Warbear. He is one of the proprietors of War Maidens, the blacksmith shop, one of the blacksmithies here in Whiterun. He and his wife, Adrienne Avenici, who is the daughter of the steward of the... I know, all these relationships, right? How do we know all this stuff? But he... we've done a lot of trading with him. As we've worked on our skills as a blacksmith, we also have been working on our skills as a merchant, selling back and forth with him, buying supplies from him, forging things, and then selling them back to him. So we've been in business with him a bit. Let's have a talk to him a little bit. Actually, we don't want to armor our horse, and we know who forges his arms and armors. We've seen his wife doing that. Yes, we'll have to have a pint together sometime, you and me. Let me turn up my audio. I hope the game audio is loud enough for you guys. If it's not, please somebody in the chat let me know so I can adjust both my audio and the game audio as we go. But I believe Lydia is standing here. She is letting us know that it is getting on in time. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock at night, and we have a long day ahead of us. We need to head to the east. No, we need to head west to take care of Kematu and to deal with everything that's been going on with Thorald. So, Lydia, again, you're going to take this mat here on the floor. I hope you don't mind. I know you are sworn to carry my burdens. But I'm going to sleep in the bed because I'm the Thane of Whiterun. You're just my housecarl. So, we do need to get some sleep. We always want to try and get our good 8 hours, right? And so a good 8 hours would put us at about 7:30 in the morning. That's a bit of a later start than we've been getting recently, but we've had a busy couple of days here, and we are preparing to head out west. We're going to be traveling quite a bit, a little bit of distance here. We might go see a man about a horse in the morning. But first, let's get some sleep. Hopefully we should wake up well rested, and I believe we are already well fed, but we'll check on that before we get going. Oh, and yes, we get a level up. Now, I did promise for that level up that I would finally start leveling up my stamina so I can swing a little harder and a little better, and I can carry a little more. Again, Magicka is mostly a defunct stat for us. We can use it for our restoration skill, which you can see is raised a little bit there. Because I've been playing wrong, I need to save my potions. And once battle is over, in between fights, I can use restoration slowly but surely to heal myself. But potions are for emergencies, not every fight. But we're going to increase our stamina. We've been increasing our health quite a bit, and we have a little bit more. So our stamina is going to go up today. And we get our full health and magic and stamina there, which is fantastic to see in a level up. Again, we're staying away from the magic skills. We don't really use them. What do we have over here? Next to alchemy is speech, though. And our speechcraft, we could stand to get a little better with, get a little bit better prices on what we buy and sell. We don't need a lot of speechcraft here because we're not like some super merchant, right? We're not some thief trying to haggle for stolen goods and things like that. We're not investing in shops. We're not trying to make it rich. We're just trying to have a good life, a comfortable life. And with that means having a little bit of savvy here, especially since we are going to be getting ready to try and rent a horse soon. Maybe some speechcraft could be good. What else can we add to here? Our light armor, we have already added to a little bit here, but we need it up to a 40 before we can do anything else. Actually, I think we need it up to a 30. Yeah, up to a 30, and we can get this custom fit, which would be nice. And then we can increase our Agile Defender a little bit, but this needs to go up. So we need to get hit a little more, which I'm not looking forward to. So we're going to slowly work up that light armor there. Our two-handed skill, we could strengthen our ability to fight. We are getting ready to go and try and kill a man and get into a fight with the Thalmor. So being able to swing a little harder could be a good idea. So we've got that. So we've got being able to buy and sell. We've got a little bit of speech here. Block. We need to learn to block better and use our blocking ability. This is the only thing we're going to be buying in this skill tree here is this shield wall. But it means we need to be actually blocking with our hammers to make it worth our while. Heavy armor we don't use. Our smithing, we are so close. We need to get it up to a 30, and then we can see about attacking elven smithing, which would bring up a whole new class of armors and things. And that's interesting. I'm excited for that, but we need to get a little more practice with it first. So we need to do block, speechcraft, or two-handed. Two-handed, this will increase as we go and we use it. We've already increased block a little bit recently, so I think we are going to actually go with our speechcraft, because we have not been using our speechcraft the best we could. We don't get good prices on stuff, guys. I don't know if you guys remember, there was at least one thing that we had in our possession that was nearly 1,000 gold, and I think we got maybe 200 for it. So we're gonna increase our haggling ability so that we can get some better prices, especially since, again, we're about to go buy a horse. So we're well rested. So let's see, what is our active effects right now? So we are warm, which is good. We are well rested. We are satisfied. So we're just not hungry. We're not well fed necessarily. We'd probably eat a little more and help that out. Fortify our health from our Blessing of Archay, and our warmth from our normal blood. And we have the Warrior Stone, so our combat skills increase 20% faster. We'll keep a lookout for other stones and see what kind of blessings those have. But right now, I think the Warrior Stone matches us the best so far. We also have our shouts. We have Force as our Force shout, our Unrelenting Force. We haven't learned to use these very well. I'm struggling to remember the button to do that with actually right now. I think it's Z, but we'll see on that one. So items, food. Do we have a little food? We have just something that can top us off a little bit. We have a couple of baked potatoes. We have a baked potatoes. Let's see. That pogfish we are hanging on to for dear life. Goat cheese wedge. We'll eat it. Some grilled chicken might be nice. Some grilled leeks in the morning are good. The potato soup we are hanging on to. Those rabbit haunches. Salmon steaks. We have different kind of salmon steaks? Oh, that's interesting. We have a seared slaughterfish, some tomatoes, a little wine, a venison chop. You know what? We'll have that seared slaughterfish. This should get us well fed. So we're well fed and well rested. What does well fed do again? We're just not hungry, but now well fed should have another active effect. All of my skills improve 10% faster. Oh, that's well rested. Well fed stamina regenerates 10% faster. That is an excellent thing that we definitely need. Alright, so we're going to walk kindly out of the store. When we're indoors, we use our indoor feet, right? We want to be, you know. Oh, yeah? Yeah, you probably need some more experience if you're going to run an inn. You sold. Whew. You seem to want to talk to me more, but I am kind of in a hurry. We have places to be, things to do. Alright, I'm going to be my best dressed self as we go try and buy ourselves a horse. Or rent one, or whatever. But after that, we'll put our armor on, because we're not trying to be stupid as we travel the roads. The roads are dangerous. So, for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, who don't know what we're doing, we are playing Skyrim. I got it for myself as a Christmas gift, a holiday gift this year. This is the 10th anniversary edition. So it is Skyrim Special Edition, all the graphical upgrades, and added quests, custom content, all that sort of stuff from the Creation Club. And it includes the biggest mod that we are playing with, and that is Survival Mode. And survival mode means there is warmth and cold, there's hunger, there's fatigue, there's reduced carrying capacity, there is realistic healing and damage. Whoa! And everybody just comes out of nowhere. I believe you are the owner. Alright, buy a wild horse map. If we just want our own horse, right? How old are your horses?
I got for sale is 7 years old.
Okay.
She's got a lot of spirit, that one.
A lot of spirit, okay.
Into calling her Queen Aufsiger, or just Allie for short.
Oh, Allie.
I expect you can name her anything you like once she's yours.
I think Allie is a fine name. We could change saddles and armor, but we'll deal about that later.
Got one all saddled.
Saddled if you got the coin. Alright, so how much is... Oh, 1,000 gold. I have 1,000. Is it worth it for the horse right now? You know what? I think it is. We don't have a whole lot of camping supplies for camping at night.
It's the one with the saddle.
So, we are going to go look at Allie. Allie here is our horse. Fjori Stonearm's horse. Look at her saddle there. Wait, let me talk to you about armoring and stuff. Now that I have a horse,
of course,
I can give her steel armor. I can give her elven armor. Oh, with money that I don't know if I want a 500 gold, but how about changing the saddle? The standard is 100 white, an imperial, a stormcloak saddle. You know what? We'll worry about those. Also, we'll leave that standard saddle there. Alright, so we need to get going. Fjori's going to ride his horse. And once he's on his horse, he's going to do a lot of changing. So he's going to put on his backpack so he can carry more gear. He's going to put on his leather armor and his leather armored boots, his gauntlets, and his hood because it gets cold when you're running around. Right, things that I was going to sell, but we don't have... Well, now that we spent the night... No, we're not going to worry about that. They don't take up a whole lot of weight right there, so we're going to hold on to those. And then we have a superior ancient Nord warhammer that we're also going to put on and hang on to. Got a couple of staffs we need to sell as well. Okay, so we need to head west. Let's look at the map where we need to go. Right, we need to kill Kematu. So we're going to kill Kematu first. He's here in Swindler's Den. The reason we're going to hit him first is because we are going along the road towards the Western Watchtower and then following the road, I think. I don't see the road here. That's hard to tell. But we are headed west toward Rorikstead because Kematu and the Alakir warriors claimed they were from Rorikstead and they are trying to kill Iman. It's not until we get way up in the north here that we get to North Watch Tower. I think that's it right there, North Watch Tower, and that's where we have Thorald Grey-Mane being held. So this is kind of on the way. So we'll kill Kematu. That's our goal. So we need to head in that direction towards Rorikstead. So let's make sure we're heading the right way. You know, it's odd riding and knowing that Lydia's going to run behind us, and she's going to make it, and that's fine, but okay. So Solitude and Markarth are both that way. Riften and Windhelm are the wrong way. Iverstead, Winterhold's the wrong way. Whiterun's right there. So we're going to head towards Solitude and Markarth. Those are larger cities. We know those on the map, so that we're headed the right direction. Alright, so the horse can walk, but why would we have the horse walk, right? That's the whole point of having a horse. And the horse can jump. That's excellent. So, while we make our way... Alright, so the Western Watchtower is still a little damaged, as you can see, but no longer aflame from the dragon that we killed. I don't know. I don't think the skeleton remains any longer of the dragon we killed. We did take its bones to sell later. Okay, so we're headed this way. Oh my, there is a broken down homestead here, and some people. Ah, some Imperials. Yeah, we gotta help out. We gotta help out a bro. We gotta find out what's going on. Stormcloak soldier. Free prisoner, no, not right now. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! We didn't free him! We didn't free him! So these Imperial soldiers attacked us, right? We are clear on that. We looked at a soldier who we did not free, we did not help. Alright, well now, we're going to have a talk. We're going to free, and we're going to share some items, because you're going to... Oh, we don't have anything for you. Alright, so you know what? No, I'm not going to give you a weapon. I can wear my armor for a little bit longer. But I will literally give you the clothes off my back, sir. To help you out. And some boots while you're out. That is an appalling thing. A potion of stamina we're going to hang on to. A potion of resist magic. We're going to share some food with you because you probably haven't eaten in a while. We're going to save our pogfish because of course. But we're going to give you some chicken and a little bit of rabbit. Because you need to eat. Ingredients, that's just salt. We're gonna hold on to that. Books, we see. You're still got your... I thought we freed you, but okay, whatever. Okay, so I guess we'll search these soldiers. That ebony arrow. We'll take those steel ones. We'll take a torch. Imperial bow does the same damage as what I have, so I have a better bow, actually. Actually, no, I have a better bow. That's really interesting. Okay. Steel dagger. We don't really need... It's just clothes. Very poor clothes. I don't think we want to take those from you either. So that's one guy. Where's this other soldier here? Let's see. We'll take that gold off of you and those arrows. Your armor is not as good as mine. Again, your clothes on you. Where's the third soldier? There were 3. What did you... I didn't kill him. I know that for sure. Because I had those 2 on me. And I had my horse. You know what? I can't see where the others might be. But let's go ahead and get some healing going on. This is what I should have been doing this whole time, guys. And yeah, my restoration increased. Yeah. But I can heal myself. Waiting for that magicka to come back. Yeah, I'm as healed up as I need to be. So now I can get my weapon back out. Okay, well, now we know. Don't talk to prisoners. Don't even... You know what? While we're here, we're stopped. We might as well investigate this little homestead and what's going on over here. Right? But, like... Where is that other guy that you killed? I mean, this is why I have Lydia, guys. Lydia is a badass and is an archer and is the one that is going to protect me. So there's a bed we can sleep in, but man, this is not a place to sleep. This whole thing is run down, broken down. Aha! There's a chest under the floorboards here with 2 gold in it. That's kind of sad to take just that 2 gold there, but I think that's all that's here. All right, Lydia. Let's get a move on. We got to get going. We have a man to kill. We have someone to help and protect. We have 2 someones to help and protect. So we should get going here. Okay. So we passed the Western Watchtower. This is not the Western Watchtower. Aha. And we've got some dummies up the top. Some skeletal warriors trying to tell us a little something here. I don't know. We're going to go around, though, because we're not trying to start nothing. We just know we need to keep headed west. So we're going to follow the southern western road. So this is the time for people to pipe up and chat. Tell me how you've been. How have things been? How have you been going along? All right, there is yet another...
I'd rather have 2 bottles of mead than 2 wenches, friend.
2 bottles of mead than 2 wenches. The air is chilly here.
Why's that? Hail, friend.
Okay.
See another merry soul.
A merry soul. You guys are drunks.
Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
Honey brew mead?
You've never had a taste of sweet honey brew? Why, it's only the finest mead outside of Sovngarde.
The finest mead outside of Sovngarde.
It's like a fair maiden's kiss on a starry night. And it's got enough kick to put a frost troll on his hind quarters.
Okay, so it's sweet and gonna kick my butt.
Come, won't you share a drink with me and my companions?
Alright, well... No, I'm on a quest. I do not have the time to share a drink with you.
Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
I certainly hope they do. Alright, so we need to head westward. We'll check our map in a minute to see how far we've traveled. There's a cave up ahead, perhaps. There's a path up in the mountains, but it's already chilly, and we don't want it to be any worse. Oh. We got wolves. And those wolves aren't going to leave our horse alone. Come on. No point in wasting those pelts. We'll skin these wolves real quick. Thank you for the assist there, Lydia. Always good to see. And then we'll get along. I wish there was a way for Lydia to ride with me. It would make more sense. But I'm not going to push it. You know what I mean? Alright. You, sir. Can I not talk to you while I'm on a horse?
No time for chatting.
No time for chatting?
Important deliveries to
Oh.
make. No time for chatting.
My apologies, sir. You need to be on your way then. Alright, so we're headed sort of to the west. What time is it? It is almost lunchtime. Let's have a look at the map and see how far we've traveled and where we're at, where we need to be. So we need to start heading north pretty soon if we are going to kill Kematu at Swindler's Den. So we'll start cheating north here in a little bit. The next peak. So we need to go to the next peak that we see. So we're about there. So maybe the next large peak we will have a look at turning northward. The cave is nearby, but I worry about it. And there's no point in getting off the roads yet to explore. The air's warming up. The weather is getting better. It's nice to see. Yep, the wildlife's going to run. And that's okay if they run away a little bit. Aha! We have some signage here. So maybe this signage will help us know a bit more where we're going. So we can get to Riften going that way, I guess. Whiterun and Windhelm. So there's an alternate way to Riften. Markarth and Solitude is that way, and so is Rorikstead. And we know we needed to head Rorikstead ways. Oh, that's... Yeah, Riften and Helgen are that way. We don't need to go back to Helgen, not after that happened. So we need to head northward. And there's these arches here, and that's interesting. What is that up ahead? Is that... It's a skeever. That's a rat. Ooh, that rat flew. Look at that. Nothing on it. Okay. Something happened to me, though. Active effects. Did I get diseased? I didn't get diseased, did I? I'm comfortable. Refreshed. I'm satisfied. Reduced... I got ataxia. Picking locks and picking pockets is 25% harder. We don't want to keep that. We don't want to stay sick. So next time we get a chance, we will find ourselves a potion of cure disease. I know we don't do any pickpocketing or lockpicking or all that much, but I would prefer to be healthy for that. Who do we have over here? You're just a lone walking Imperial.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what... Can't wait to kill another of Alfred's boys.
Yeah, no, I don't think we want to join that, but... We're gonna have a look at this horse thing here. What are you doing? You're just running along? Yeah, I don't like you guys. Like, oh, it's been so long since I killed a dude. What is... This does not look like a good place. We're gonna avoid that place. Alright, looks like the road starts to head northward right over here. So we are going to head north with the road. Man, that skeever did a number on me. Okay, there's already another signpost. There was one just back there. Okay, so let's see. Uh, Karthwaston is that way, and so is Markarth. Markarth I know is further west, and we don't want Markarth. Solitude is this way to the north, so is Rorikstead. That's kind of the direction we're headed. And then back the way we came is Windhelm, Riften, and Whiterun. We don't need to head back there. So we are now headed further northward. This is the way we need to go towards that cave. Towards taking down... Is that another giant? Hold on. We're going to go a little bit off-road here. We're going to see what that big thing was. Ah, it's a mammoth. A couple of mammoths, maybe. And giants. We are not equipped to handle giants, so we're not even going to try here. I think that's a mineable area of rock, but we're not looking to carry a whole lot with us right now. All right. So, we seem to be nearby. I see a flag over here, and these stones seem to indicate... So they're stacked for a reason, right? So let's have a look at our map. And this is very near where we were told that that gentleman was, or Kematu. So we're gonna go and we're gonna see what's over this way. I'm getting a little peckish. It is lunch. Let's make sure that we have enough food. We have eaten. We should eat a little bit. Maybe not full potato soup. I'm only peckish. Let's have a little bit of rabbit. Yep, now we're well fed, so our stamina comes back more easily. We're gonna use a little bit more of that restoration magic, that healing, just to make sure. Oh, that health being down must be the ataxia. Alright, let's put our Warhammer back on. But then let's look and see what active effects we have. That ataxia. Oh, we're chilly. So we move 10% slower. Total health is reduced. And lockpicking are already harder. And so is the ataxia. Man, cold and sick is not a way to pick locks. Alright. We're going to let our horse stay there. Broken Fang Cave. That is not the cave we're looking for. That music was creepy. We're not going to mess with Broken Fang Cave. Okay, so we're going to head along the road still. This is headed towards Rorikstead. So we're turning westward. Again, let's look at the lay of the land here. There is something further north that we need to go towards Spindler's Den. So I think it's time to start heading off-road. And I'm glad we have this horse to carry us, because we are going to get fatigued if we are on the road for too much longer here. So we're looking for Swindler's Den. It's out westward, so we've had it marked for us. What is right here? There was that cave over there, but what is this? Let's investigate for a minute. Some lavender, some rocks, archway. So this used to be something. A Shrine of Zenithar. There's a book. We always take our books. Our speech increased. Excellent. This is a great book. Let's take that with us. The Shrine of Zenithar. So what's in the satchel? Some lockpicks, some stamina. We'll take those. Tongs. Silver. Silver ingots we will definitely take. So we got silver ingots. Zenithar. 100 gold made at the shrine. Get the shrine's blessing. I don't remember who Zenithar is. Maybe it's in the book. It would make sense, right? So let's take a quick perusal through the book. Let's see if it tells us anything about Zenithar. Last year, the First Era. Your Imperial Majesty. I am just going to scan for Zenithar. We're not doing a reading day yet. One of these rainy days, we're going to sit down, once we have a home and a hearth. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna read from our library. We're gonna have some times with that. I'm not seeing anything about Zenithar. I'm seeing stuff about naked bodies though. This is maybe we will read this book. You know, we gotta stay warm out here, right? That's how that should go. Writhing naked woman from the pool. You know, I don't think this book is gonna have a god in here. We're gonna read this another time. Lydia, we need you to carry our book as always. The rest of these are ones that we can't get rid of. No, the Captain's Leisure. Invocation, Light Armor Forging, Notes on the Lunar Forge, Invocation of Azura. No. What is the Invocation of Azura? Daedric Priestess of Moonshadow. Yeah, we'll also have to do that. Alright, Lydia, come here. You're sworn to carry my books.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
You mispronounced books. My burden is books, and it always has been, Lydia, and you know that. So this is volume 5 of 2920 Second Seed. So we're gonna need to find the rest of that. But I want you to take that. The Assassin's Journal we hold on to. Business Ledger copy. Stuff we can try and sell later. Invocation of Azura, I want you to take. Light Armor Forging, you're going to take. Notes on the Lunar Forge. Yeah, these notes. Spell Tome, we're going to try and sell. Yeah, we're going to try and sell all of these. Or get rid of them some way. Miscellaneous camping supplies I hang on to. The garnets I'm going to sell. Yeah, I hold on to all this. Key to Girder's house, food, potions, clothing I hold on to. Yeah. That's all I need you to carry right now. Thank you. Oh, I will. Where's my horse? Okay. Headed back to the north. We're going to find this Swindler's Den and Kematu. And we are going to stop him. Ah, there's a flag in the distance. Another cave. Perhaps? Is this the right place? Can't exactly sneak with a horse, but we are going to walk up here. Oh, there's a man waiting outside. Swindler's Den, and he armed himself. So we know that this is not... Uh-huh. Yeah, you're showing off. You can... Yeah. No, I don't really think it is, sir. Lydia? Is he literally just guarding the entrance?
Hey, look, a cave.
Wonder what's inside indeed. That was pretty easy, actually. Hi, Chili. He got an amethyst and some gold on him. I'm gonna take those. Alright. Oh, all you had was some cheese to eat. I'm sorry, my dude, but this is where I need to go. Okay, so we're gonna take off the map here. We have found Swindler's Den. We know we need to kill Kematu, but we're gonna explore on our own carefully. So we are in the right place. Let's save real quick. Oh, and there's some stuff out there too. So we're gonna check over that. So hold on, let's save. Because I have learned my lesson. The Bannered Mare. Yeah, we'll save over the Bannered Mare. Okay, first and foremost, Lydia, what did you see over here? I can see through the rock. Alright, so there's a bedroll, some hide boots, and some bread, and that's it. Okay, so there's nothing special there. Alright, our horse is gonna wait, I hope. I hope that's how this works. we saved right before, so we'll find out if that's not how it works. Okay. Into this cave. This is a pretty lush cave, but also a creepy place to be. So we're gonna go slowly, at least at first. So the air is warm here. That's good to know.
I'm not sure I like you telling your warriors hiding out here. It seems like trouble. Keep it to yourself. You're not paying us to talk.
For hearing something.
As they found whoever they're looking for, we'll have all the more coin.
So these guys are hanging out with these Alakir warriors. We're gonna get seen pretty soon here, I think. We're gonna go quietly and carefully before we get seen. And once we get seen, Lydia, you are on mopping detail. Alright, so they know we're here. I don't know why I'm trying to block with this when they're shooting at me, because that's not how that blocked. Alright, I feel warmer, so I'm comfortable. That's good. You guys don't have a whole lot here. Tankard. Alright, let's look at his body here. Alto wine, that's worth taking to sell. Steel war axe, maybe not so much. Okay, I'm gonna slip into first person here so I can see a little bit better what we got. What do you see? Empty wine bottles, not worth it. Some mushrooms, a bucket. Oh, why? Oh, there we go. Got a little hung up there. Potatoes, what's in the sack? Salt. Absolutely taking your salt. Your potatoes can stay, that's fine. On the table here, we got a knife, we got some bread, got some Nord mead. Not really all that expensive stuff. That looked like a chest over there. There's this practice dummy, iron arrows, red apple, leg of goat. I bet you that's gonna cook into something nice, right? What was that fell off of it? I guess it was the cooking knife. Garlic, frost Miriam. Okay, I don't think so there. So there's more tunnel there that we need to be careful with. But first, I want to come up over here because there's absolutely a chest just waiting for us. 61 gold, that's a little more like it. Okay. Again, we go back to sneaky sneaky. And if we overhear somebody, we're going to be careful. This is a bright cave. Okay, so there's some steel arrows and a hunting bow. I don't care about the hunting bow, but those steel arrows we'll take. They're good in a pinch once the ebony arrows run out. Although the ebony arrows are the way to go for the arrows right now. Do we have more bad guys? I'm just warm. Alright, so there's a bad guy. Let's... No, I'm not... Come on. Come on, hit me.
You start running, or I will stab you in the back.
Ooh, I hit him hard. Okay, let's see this guy. This guy had some armor and a steel greatsword. But my steel hammer is better. What was dropped right in here? Just a shovel and a bucket. What is the shovel and a bucket doing? Like, what are you guys looking for around here? What are the bandits looking for? Iron shield I don't need, but that gold and that lockpick I'll take. Another place to sleep. We could rest a little bit here if we wanted. There is a charred skeever. I guess we can harvest the charred skeever. Charred skeever hide added. We'll have to see what that does, but we can cook here, which is good to see. Wooden bowl, cheese wedge, apples, buckets. There's a little more down here. Oh, okay, that's where the bad guys go. So there's potion of minor magica, which I could sell. There's a satchel here. And the box is nothing. Okay. So I can cook right here if I needed to. Let's go ahead and try cooking. We picked up some salt. Let's see what we have to cook with. Alright. Oh, leg of goat roast. There we go. We'll roast that goat leg. Alright, so we were trying to get that roasted tomato crab bisque, right? Butter. That's what we're missing. We have the crab meat. We have plenty of tomatoes. We have the salt. We just need butter. So everybody keep your eye out for butter. I don't think we're going to find butter in this cave, but we will remember that. What about that charred skeever hide, though? We want to look at our inventory here. Is that under ingredients? It's an ingredient. Okay. Well, it doesn't weigh very much. If it comes a problem later, we'll drop it, but our apparel's doing fine. Our weapons are doing fine. Our health, right. So we can slip into our magic and pop off just a little bit of healing. No point in wasting that there. Alright, so our weapons. We're going to take a quick look at our active effects and see. So we're refreshed and we're satisfied with food and we're warm. So we don't need to worry about eating just yet. Okay, back to sneaky mode. And hoping that we don't alert too many more bandits. We gotta find Kematu. He's in here somewhere. He's gotta be. They mentioned the Alakir warriors. Okay, so there's somebody. There's two right there. There's probably more around the corner. Alright, I am drained now. Aha, 3. So there's 3 guys in here. So Argonian. Guard up top. Alright, Lydia, you've got the Argonian up top. On your mark. Ready?
Never should have come here.
I appreciate it, Lydia. There's still more? Bandit outlaw. Alright, Lydia. Did you kill the lizard already? Alright, you must have. Alright, come on. I'm gonna let Lydia do this. Alright, that other guy went around somewhere. Whoa. Take her down. There's somebody else down here. Come on. Oh, there's the Argonian. Magic, huh? Alright, Ebony, a human heart. Yo! He was not messing around. Alright, Bandit Outlaw. She started using those ebony arrows. She got shot with them and was like, you know what? I could shoot those back. Alright, studded stuff, hunting bow. She doesn't have a whole lot on her. And she was the outlaw. Let's see. Deer hide, we can turn that into leather. The basket. No, not so much. Okay. Venison chop, we'll take that. That's worth good stuff. Alright, back into first person mode so I can see what I am harvesting. I think we're safe enough for right now. Nord mead. Grilled leeks. They're worth a little bit of something at least. You. Got some gold and iron ingot. I'll take that. Carrots. I might as well. I didn't take the potatoes earlier, but I'll take the carrots. Sacks of flour. Baked potatoes. Just a regular ale, no gold. Okay, so I killed him. You killed him. And then her. And then Argonian was up top, but he went around that other way. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, silver necklace. Some gold. Amethyst. Take that coin purse there. Nothing in these boxes here. Empty wine bottle is not helpful. Alright, so he was up there. How do we get up there? That's where Mr. Argonian was. So he went this way. Okay, so we're going to go back to being armed and cautious. We searched... We haven't searched him. Okay. An iron greatsword. We searched her. We searched the Argonian. Is there another bandit here? Yeah, there's definitely 2 bandits here. Man, Lydia is lethal with those ebony arrows. I'm so glad I gave those to her. That skeleton in the hay is a little creepy there. That ale, but that's fine. Okay. So the Argonian went back and went this way. Aha! So he went up. He was up here. I think. Oh. There's a lot more space up here. Okay. Nothing in the barrel. There's a chest. Some gold and an iron ingot. We'll leave that war axe there. Take that deer hide. We don't need their buckets. We really don't. Okay, let's see. What do you got over here? We're going to take your salmon meat, because that'll be food later. This is where you all sleep. But I don't think I have a level up ready. Thief. I think I've read you. I think I have a copy of you? Do I not have a copy of you? Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to put thief down. Nope, I took it. Okay. Lydia.
Right behind you.
Need to trade some things with you.
I am at your command.
Good. You said something else for once. Okay. What books do you have, Lydia? Do you have a copy of Thief? Okay, yes, you have a copy of Thief. So I don't need my second copy of Thief here. Okay. That's what I needed to check, Lydia. So, items, books, Thief, we are going to drop. And we're just going to unceremoniously drop that book there. What's in the barrel? Carrots, we don't need more. Empty barrel. Oh, there is more stuff here. Okay, I was just blind. Again, trying to see here. There's pheasants that we can harvest. Some rabbits. Some salmon steaks. Oh, these are cooked. Yeah, we definitely want those. Don't care about the gourd. Leek. Raw rabbit leg. We'll take that. Cast iron pot we don't need. The raw leek. The raw potato. Empty large sack there. Okay, so we got that stuff. What's up over here? Aha! More salt. Always good to have the salt, guys. Search the sack. Cabbage. Apples. Where is the butter? Alright, back to being armed and moving carefully. So I'm peckish. You know what? We want our stamina to come back quickly. And we did just pick up a whole bunch of food. We're gonna hold on to that roast leg of goat. And we're gonna have some of the salmon steaks that we have picked up in sound. Well fed. There we go. That's all we needed. Empty wine. Okay. So we're back. Alright, we're back in that main room. We're back above here. So this is where we need to be cautious, because that's got to be towards where Kematu is, right? Okay. What do we have up here? Deer hide we'll take. The buckets, not so much. Iron dagger, bucket. I don't think there's really anything else up here that we need. Ooh. Yo! I look away for 1 second to chat. What happened? Did I step over something, or did I trip a trap? Oh my. Oh, I keep tripping over this bear trap here. Oh my. 2 bear traps, and I just walked right through those. Yeah, absolutely gonna take some time to restore ourselves a little bit here. Oh no. And we've been detected because of that use of magic. But we were able to hide away. Okay. So, we are definitely about to go into this. So we need to be ready, Lydia. And don't step over any more bear traps. Okay? Were we detected just because using magic makes noise? Or is it causes light? I don't think it's because it causes light, because nobody can see us right now. So it had to be because it makes noise. Oh my. Okay. I see water up ahead. Oh, we're not going to be able to sneak in this water, Lydia. Or maybe a little. Oh my. We're gonna stick to the edges and hope that we can continue to sneak in this water. Nordic barnacle clusters. Oh.
Proven your strength, boy. Let's avoid any more bloodshed.
Aha.
I have some things to talk about.
Kill Kematu or talk to him. Well, I guess.
Stay your hand, warrior. It's no secret why you're here, and you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment.
Okay.
Who else needs to die?
We're gonna talk to him and find out what's going on.
All profit from the situation in which we find ourselves.
Profit from the situation. Is that what we're...
If you will lower your weapons.
Why are you after Sadia?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war.
Mmm.
The noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
Oh. So that is difficult. Alright, we've been sent here to kill him. We're going to tell him that. This may cause a fight.
All right, then.
We put our weapons away. We're going to step forward to where we can see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Alakir, 6, 5 warriors, and Kematu himself. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that we might have gotten into if we had killed them all, but there's 3. We were way outnumbered. This was going to be tough. Alright, we're going to try talking to Kematu. Yes, I'm feeling sick. Been sent here to kill you.
Of course. Sent by. What is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more face?
Oh my.
It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her?
Why we pursue her? Yeah. Nope, not what I intend to do. She told me you're assassins.
Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason.
Ooh.
We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt.
Okay. So now... Again, what was her crime?
Sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion.
So that's what we found out there.
Not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war.
That's tough. Because we are not fans of the Aldmeri Dominion. That's been the problem.
Is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
So what do you want me to
She
do?
trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us and has no reason to
Yeah.
believe that you do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done.
Ooh. All right, so that's a tough one, guys. Who do we believe? Do we believe they do really outnumber us, but I bet you they have a lot of good stuff. Right? I mean, they've got to have some good stuff here. What do you guys think in the chat? Anybody in the chat want to speak up and want to say anything? Do we rat her out? Do we help them? I mean, treason, that's tough. And the nobles do take care of themselves. We gotta fight the Aldmeri. We really do.
Good. We'll be waiting for you at the stable.
So we need to get back to Whiterun and tell her to leave to the stables. Okay, so we need to lead Sadia to the Whiterun stables.
What do you need?
Okay.
All right then. What do you need?
Talking to the warriors doesn't do much of anything. Okay. We're not going to fight them now. Let's see what else we can explore up here. Slash what we could take that they won't be upset about, right? Harvest that salmon. Just watch. Harvesting that salmon starts a huge fight, and Lydia and I die for nothing, right? So I don't think it's going to be there. What's in the barrel? Flour. What's on the barrel? Mead. Minor stamina. Just mead. We can search the chest and they're just cool with it? Alright, we'll take some of that amber. And we're going to take that gold. And y'all are just cool with that? I mean, this works out in our favor here. Alright, we can't get out that way. Is there another way out this way? We're friends of them for right now, so we're safe, which is good. There's more in this cave to explore. The bandits. We kind of killed all the bandits getting here. The bandits that were helping out these warriors. Although I guess they don't really need the help, huh? Tomatoes. We don't need more tomatoes. We got plenty for that bisque. We need the butter. Man, Swindler's Den is huge. There's just so much more. Wait. This is where we came in. Oh, this is absolutely where we just came in. Yeah, because there's the first guy we killed. And there's the chest that we came... Wow. We did that the long way. Okay. We gotta head back out. We're gonna... Whoop. Down carefully. Lydia. Come on down, Lydia. We are... This way. There it is. We have a young woman to have a talk with here. So we're gonna at least talk to her a little bit. Maybe give her a chance to come clean. Maybe not. We'll see what happens with all that. But it is... What time is it? It is 9 o'clock at night. It is getting late. We are fatigued. We have a journey back to Whiterun. This time I think we might take the scenic route. We might stay off the roads. But first, let us make a camp. Can we make a camp here? Because we should sleep, we should eat, and I want to try using camping supplies. I want to make a camp and see what happens. All right, so miscellaneous camping supplies, and we're going to use camping supplies. Build a campsite here. Okay. So the map is updated with a campsite. Campsites allow you to rest and stay warm while exploring the wilderness. You can cook a limited number of meals over the campfire. Your campsite is marked on your maps. You can locate and fast travel to it later. Well, I don't know that we can fast travel to it. Campsites, so the campsite mechanic is a different mod from the survival mode mechanic. So this works well with it for the warmth and the food, but I don't think the fast travel works with it. But that's okay. We don't mind. So we have the shelter. We can use campfire. We can sit on the crate. So we're going to sit on this crate here. Lydia, you can have a seat. You can walk around. But we're going to use this campfire. Or I'm going to use this campfire. And we're going to see what we can cook. Do we have any raw meats that we should have some raw meats, right? We got rabbit and salmon and pheasant. So we just need to save at least one salt. Pheasant, rabbit, and the steak. So these are all 220s. So we just need to save one salt. Ooh, that's a lot of salmon. We have a lot of salmon. We don't have any pheasant. And we don't have as much rabbit as we do salmon. So we're going to make all of those. We still have one salt, and we're going to save that for that tomato bisque. And in the meantime, we're going to eat a little bit. We're going to make sure we've had something to eat. We've got that wine. We've got baked potatoes, all sorts of stuff. We're saving that pogfish until we do something completely pog. So instead, we're going to take some of the salmon steaks that we already have. We're going to eat those up. So we're well fed. We need to get some rest. So we're going to use that shelter. And we are going to sleep. It is 9:30. If we get our 8 hours, we get a full 8 hours. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, plus another 5 hours. Puts us at 5:30 in the morning. That's a good time to break camp and get going, heading back to Whiterun, especially since we're going to go across the wilderness. So I think 8 hours is good. So we're going to get our 8 hours, and then we're going to break camp. All right. I'm going to break camp. And I don't know if we get our I don't know if we get our camping supplies back after breaking camp or not. Let's have a look. Items, miscellaneous. We do not get our camping supplies back. So we will have to make more camping supplies, and maybe more than one set of camping supplies the next time we are in Whiterun. But it is time to head back to Whiterun. Let's go ahead and mark our map. No, we don't need to mark the map, because we can just use that. But we are due west of Whiterun, so we need to head to the east. Yeah, let's just head to the east, past this cave. Obviously, we don't want to climb this mountain to the east, so we'll head north around the mountain, and then from there we will go. So, fording this river. What? Oh my. That is... Yo! That is not fair. That is a dragon. Okay, items. We're definitely not fighting this thing hand to hand, at least not right now. So, not the iron arrow. What? Why would we use the iron arrow? The ebony arrow, superior arrow. Where's our... In our apparel, we have that minor archery. We might as well wear it, right? Might as well use that. Okay. Ooh. Are you gonna come to roost? Are you gonna come fight? What are you doing? Where's Lydia when you need her? Lydia! What are you doing? come to ground. Alright, so we missed completely that dragon. Okay. Alright, we've done some damage, but this is... Ooh. This is... quite the dragon. Whoa! Did we do damage to it? Did we hit it? I am so bad with the archery, guys. I'm sorry. And my horse is gone. Yeah, of course I'm chilly. He just breathed ice on me. Oh, man. Oh. Lydia, you better not be dead. Okay, okay. I'm just wasting these ebony arrows. Come on. Alright, he's half dead. We're doing something with this dragon. We are gonna earn our dragonborn, dragon hunting. I do not have time to be peckish right now. There's a dragon attempting murder here. Yo, okay. Okay, hold on. He is down and he is bloodied. How's my health doing? My health is not terrible. So we're gonna try this. Okay. Oh! Would you look at that? Ladies and gentlemen, we have survived our first solo dragon kill. Ooh. Ooh. My horse is the calmest horse on the planet. Oh. Oh. Absorbed a dragon soul. Okay. Lydia. There you are. You, could have helped a little more. Maybe? I don't know. Whew. Alright, so we got some of those ebony arrows back. Some dragon bones. And scales. Take all that gold. Iron sword, I don't care about. But, Lydia, you... I need to trade some things with you. You are gonna carry my burdens. You're gonna carry those. Alright, keeping those ebony arrows for yourself. Let's see, under miscellaneous, I think. Okay. I am not selling any of my dragon stuff yet. So the bones and those scales, and that's all I need you to carry.
You lead, I'll follow.
Yeah, I know that's how we do. Ooh, that dragging himself there, that's crazy. I'm warmer now, no kidding. Oh yeah. Let's get some magic going. Get some of that magical healing. Ooh. My restoration went up. That's a good way to get that level up there. Alright, so my health is good. Items, my weapons. I can put my Warhammer back on. And then... Oh. Put that away for now. We're not in combat. But active effects here. I am drained. Fatigued. So sleeping out in the wilderness did not really help there. And I am peckish, which is not helpful either. And I have ataxia. We need to take care of ataxia. But the peckish, I can definitely take care of with a little bit of food. Have a salmon steak or two. See, now I'm well fed. All better. Alright, so we're going to ride the horse. And by we, I mean I'm going to ride the horse, Lydia. So we're headed east. Past whatever all of this stuff is. There's something over here. Alright, something pretty close. What is that? That is... big ol' tiger, cat looking thing. You know what? We just killed a dragon. I think I can handle a saber-toothed tiger. Don't you? Especially one that seems to be distracted and walking away, leaving. Uh-oh. I think it sees us. Oh my. Yeah, this is bad. Oh. Okay. So it definitely sees us. It's around somewhere. Maybe going the long way, Lydia? What do you think? I mean, we're not just gonna leave it be, right? Like, we can't just... Oh, there it is. Come and get me, come on. Good shot, Lydia. An eye of Sabercat pelt. We'll take that. I guess we don't get those arrows back. Sorry about that, Lydia. Okay. Let's see what's here. Okay, so we can use that pelt almost immediately. It's a longbow. Argonian Account Book 2. Alright, so there's another book that we're gonna take. Wow, this is rough. This hunter has some things that we're gonna take, because that's what we do. Wolf pelt. Gloves. Oh, gloves for warmth. We're gonna take those for later when we're in cold places, but we're not super dressed. We'll wear some nice gloves maybe. We're gonna leave him dressed, obviously. We wouldn't do worse than that to him here. Oh my. Look at all these pelts. Wolf pelt. Goat hide. We made out pretty well with it. What is this hanging up here? Is that meat of some kind? Is that... Are you trapping those things here? Is that what you did? Did you do this on purpose? I mean, I guess if you can defend the area, it's not bad, but you gotta be able to defend the area, my dude. Okay, we're gonna lockpick into your little chest here. Gold, lockpicks. I don't care about that helmet. You should have been wearing it, though. You brought this on yourself, my dude. So I'm gonna refuse to feel guilty about this. Okay. Our horse. Did our horse get scared away? Lydia. Lydia, where's the horse? Lydia, you're the reason we're walking back to Whiterun. You know that, right? No, it's probably not you, Lydia. It's really not, but... Dang, I really don't see that horse anywhere. It didn't die, right? Oh, there's the horse. Whew! That was going to be a problem. Oh, Lydia. Come on. Come this way, and then I'll give you the copy of the Argonian account. Because you're going to carry my burdens. It's what you do.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
That you are, my lady. That you are. So, my books, Argonian account, book 2. That is for you to carry.
Lead on.
Everything else I'll hold on to, because we're going to sell that when we get back to Whiterun. We really do need to. But we need to get back to Whiterun, and that's to the east. I can see Dragon's Reach from here, so we are in fact headed the right direction to get home. We could do a little hunting, but I think we got... I think we got enough stuff, and B, I think we learned that hunter's lesson that he didn't learn, and that is to leave well enough alone. Right? There's something over here. Cave of some kind? Redoran's Retreat. That's creepy too. It sounds like someplace somebody doesn't want us to be. And I've got no reason to go poking into other people's business right now. That dead guy, he was an exception to the rule. No, I don't know what that is over there. We need to get home. We have some things to sell. Oh, there's that bandit place that we didn't go to. What else is... Aha! The giant camp. We need to be careful to avoid the giant camp. Because I'm not looking forward to dying to a giant here. There's a... Oh, it's a dry stream bed, I think. That's interesting. Oh! And some mud crabs that we're just gonna leave be. No reason to pick a fight. So, let's see. Let's get home. And once we're there, we can definitely... Yeah, the stable is this way. So we should head to Whiterun Stable and put our horse up in the stable. I think that's a thing we can do. I think so, right? It would make sense to do that. If Zelda can do it, Skyrim can do it, right? That's probably not accurate or an accurate way of looking at this, but that's how I'm going to do it. So we're going to run, and we're going to jump. Well, that was pretty sad jumps there. But this horse isn't about jumping, she's just reliable and healthy. So, Allie, we're going to leave you here. We're not going to put you in the one with the dead body, actually. That's just cruel and unusual. We're going to leave you here. Alright, I can't get off of you right here. Let's see, can I board my horse? No. Yeah, no, I think
Its throne.
she can stay here. She'll be fine here. That's my prediction. She'll be fine right there. All right, so we need to get in to the city. We need to sell the things that we found, and we need to lead Sadia Iman out to the stables. Maybe talk to her, maybe confront her, maybe give her a chance to explain herself, but we need to bring her out. So we'll stay armed and armored, I think, as we talk to her. But we're going to come into the city. We have a level up available. Actually, what time is it in Whiterun? Oh, yes, it is. It is 10:30 in the morning. We made great time getting back here by cutting across the countryside. So that's a good thing to know. We should stop and we should do some forging if we can.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Okay. Use blacksmith forge. We don't have leather or leather strips. But if we use, well, we're not going to kick you off of your own hide there.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
I mean, you've got pieces?
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith.
Oh, that's right. What have you got for sale?
Don't forget to check
All right.
inside the shop if you need anything.
Nope, we'll worry about that another time. Okay. We'll stop at Bellathor's because he's got a bunch of money.
Looking so good.
Right. Thank you, Sigurd. I do have ataxia. We need to visit Arcadia at Arcadia's Cauldron and see about getting a potion of cure disease from her. Braith, you are afraid of me. You've shown me you're afraid of me.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days.
Thank you for telling me that, Mila, but I am the same adult as every time you run past me.
Mercenary work? It might suit you.
Amryn, I'm the Thane of Whiterun. I don't need mercenary work. Thank you very much. Okay, we're gonna sell some potion-y stuff to Arcadia and get that potion of cure disease while we can. And we'll maybe use up some of her gold in her inventory instead of just.
Take a look.
Yes, I know. I'm not feeling the greatest. What do you have? Potion of cure disease. You know what? We're gonna take a couple of these. Maybe not 7, but let's have 2 on hand and 1 that we're gonna use. Yeah, it's a lot of gold that we just spent on that, but I think it's worth it. This potion of healing, 40 points of health. That is absolutely worth it. Potion of health, I don't think we need. Potion of minor healing. Again, when we need them in a pinch, we need them. So we're going to take those. I don't see anything else potion-wise that we want to buy. We don't want to buy wine from you. We don't want to buy ingredients unless you have salt. Just regular salt. We'll buy a salt from you. No butter. Books, Restore Magicka potion recipe. We don't use those kind of potions. So what do we have that we're going to sell? Minor Magicka, we don't need. Resist Magic, we are not going to use. Food-wise, we don't drink. We're not going to take that wine. You'll actually buy all these carrots. So let's go ahead and sell them to you. Get some practice selling. The grilled leeks we'll hold on to. The baked potatoes we'll hold on to. Mud crab legs. We'll sell those. We haven't used those for anything. The pheasant breast, just 1. We've got some roasts. We're good. The raw salmon meat, we'll go ahead and sell. We can always fish for more. The tomato we're going to use... We only need 1 tomato, though. So we're going to sell 6 of those. Venison chops we're going to keep, and the wines we're going to sell. Okay, and ingredient-wise, we'll keep the salt. We don't want the charred skeever hide, because that's skeevy. Alright, so we made some money back, not a whole bunch, but that's okay, because we are going to go to Belethor, and we are going to do our best to clean him out, like the last time. Hopefully he's had a chance to replenish his gold supply, and he has a little bit more money now. Do I look like I need a blade, sir? I am the Thane of Whiterun. Well, if what I'm looking for is all of your gold, I think I can find it. Me, I call them treasures. Yeah. Okay. Belethor, let's start with making you buy our stuff. Right, the amber, the amethyst, the cowhide we're going to keep. All our hides and pelts we're going to keep to make leathers. Ingots, we're going to keep. Wolf pelts, yep, we're going to keep all those. Books that we don't want to keep. That Assassin's Journal, Business Ledger Copy, Skeever Trouble, Tome of Detect Life. You are going to buy that from me. Stablehand's Note, Steward's Note. Okay. Ingredients, we're keeping our salt. We're keeping our food. We're keeping our potions. We're keeping those gloves, but this gold necklace we can sell to you. The Ring of Minor Archery actually came in really came in handy against that dragon. So we're going to keep that Ring of Minor Archery after all. So that's apparel. Weapons. We have our bow. We have our ebony arrows, which are fantastic, and we're keeping those. This iron arrow is worth nothing. You keep it. Staff of Frostbite. Staff of Zombies. And some of these steel arrows, which we'll hold on to after the ebony arrows run out, actually. I think we've sold everything we were intending to sell. That's actually kind of fantastic. We have plenty of room. And what time of day is it? It is noontime. It is lunch. Are we hungry? How are we feeling? Active effects. We are drained because we're tired. We need to sleep. We are satisfied with our hunger. We have ataxia. Oh, right. We need to... Potions. Potion of Cure Disease. We hopefully no longer have ataxia. We no longer have ataxia, but we are tired. We need to sleep. So let's find us a place to sleep for the night. Not for the night. We just need a quick nap. Honestly. You know what? I think we're going to be fatigued. We're just tired today. We've had a busy day. We're going to continue our work and what we're doing today. But tonight, we're going to sleep good. We might sleep more than the 8. We might sleep in a little bit tomorrow morning because we've earned it. But we need to talk to Sadia. Ooh, we have some salt. We should cook. We still don't have butter. Where on God's green earth does one find butter? Why did I take that cast iron pot? I do not need that. We are going to drop that cast iron pot into the fire because that's how that works. Alright, using the cooking spit. What food can we cook? Anything at all. Anything? Nope. Alright, so we don't have any raw foods. We just have the salt. Or rather, we don't have any raw foods that we can cook without butter.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
Alright, Mikhail.
Oh, there once was a hero
You sing Ragnar the Red.
who came riding to Whiterun from
Alright, so Sadia.
and the braggart did swagger
Any
and
news of the Alakir?
as he told of bold battles.
I was unable to defeat them all, and they're coming for you.
How? I thought they weren't allowed within the city.
They found a way in. We need to get you out of here.
But where will I go?
I'm apparently a good liar. There's a horse waiting at the stables. I'll make sure you're safe.
After all this, I have to pick up and leave again? If you really think this is the only way, I trust you. Let's not waste any time.
Ugh, I feel bad that she trusts me, but at the same time, she's the problem, right? I hope that's true. We're gonna find out. We're gonna walk her out of town, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so she left through the other door, which is fine.
Had enough of fish and fowl. Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Thorald Grey-Mane himself.
She's gonna keep running ahead, isn't she? Alright, fine.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
She is literally gonna keep running. Alright. Okay, guys. So part of me feels bad about not just killing the other guy. But at the same time, again, treason's a tough crime. And so is this. Now, mind you, if they kill her in front of me, I am definitely going to feel guilty about it. And I'm going to kill them back. All 7 of them. Whatever it takes. Lydia's going to have my back on that one. We're in sight of the guards. We're just outside of town. There's no way. Right? I'm peckish right now? Really? Okay, she's got to recognize the dude right there.
At last, dear lady.
What is this? What have you done?
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did you? Your luck had to run out sometime.
Okay, oh, she's captured. So she's not dead. Okay.
Now we'll take our friend here back to Hammerfell, where she will pay the price for her.
Okay. It seems...
Not on the way back. Once she gets there, it's not up to me to decide what's done with her.
Okay, I think we did the right thing.
You, I owe you a portion of the reward, don't I?
I think it's less about the reward,
Spend it wisely,
though I'm not
if I may.
gonna be mad.
Allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face. Your
Oh, I hate how misogynistic this sounds. 500 gold, though, and... Again, she did the... She can't talk to me because she's paralyzed. Like, he did that. Which also means... Man, that was going to be a tough fight if I had tried to fight him and all of them. Wasn't it? Alright, there is a level up available to me. There is more going on in town, I think. Items. I have books that I have not been able to get rid of. But quest items cannot be removed from your inventory. Oh, right. These are quest items that I have not completed the quest for. Right. We are going to make our leathers. And we are going to... I know we're already ready to level up. Oh, we need clothes again. We need some civvies. We don't have any civvies anymore. Okay. So, our next step is going to be finding some civvies. We need to do our blacksmithing. We can actually disarm ourselves. Alright, we can disarm ourselves because we are not expecting any more trouble. We're in the city, we're in town. We can probably put our backpack away, but we're gonna wait until we actually do all our forging, I think. Because we might have more than we think. But we're gonna finish this up, and we're gonna do some good work for the day today. Ooh, you know what? Thorald Grey-Mane has his forge. We might not be able to use the forge, but I think he has some, a tanning rack. And if Thorald Grey-Mane has a tanning rack that he'll let us use, that would be great. We should step through the stream here, because rules are for chumps. Alright, so we'll go up to the Skyforge. Thorald Grey-Mane is just chilling. He does not have a tanning rack. Is there one in the backyard down here? I don't see a tanning rack. Oh! I jumped off a cliff. It's fine. I'll be fine. Alright, so we need to find a tanning rack that we can use. And to do that, I think we're gonna try and convince Adrienne to get off of his.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchants.
Ooh. We also need to find a place to chop some firewood, because that is something we need for camping supplies, which we need to make more camping supplies, right? Alright, I think that's the only place to chop the firewood here. So, oh, she's done with the tanning rack. So we're going to go ahead and use the tanning rack ourselves. So we can make leather. And more leather. So much leather that we can make. Those saber cat pelts make a lot of leather. Alright, we will need some leather strips. So let's make a couple of things of leather strips. So let's start with that. Okay, we can use our workbench. Okay, so our armor is as fine as we can make it right now. Our grindstone. If we had a steel ingot, could we make them better? No. Okay. So, Adrienne, what do you have in the way of forging supplies?
Take a look.
Alright, you have some corundum, which I don't think we really need. We can just do the iron trick again. Iron and leather strips. And make a whole bunch of orichalcum, refined moonstone, silver ore. This stuff sounds awesome. It's a lot of iron, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it, and we're going to kick you off of your own forge.
Check inside the shop if you need anything.
You're a little bit trapped and in the way, and we'll see what happens with that. But we can make iron daggers. We can make 8 right now. Alright, how many more leather strips can we get? I know, I keep kicking you off of your own things. We will never, ever run out of leather strips. We can make every piece of iron in the world into a dagger now. And that's all we're going to do. How many daggers does it take to make some elven armor. Alright. So, and I can still run with the amount of iron daggers I have on me. That is insane. Because these iron daggers are basically worthless. But that's okay. Because we are just gonna sell them all. Alright, so Ufirth. I have some deer pelts that I apparently don't need, and I can't make into leather. I have tons of leather strips, and those. I'm going to keep the silver ingots for now. Weapons. Oh, I bet you that silver I can make into some jewelry. I will make that later. 45 iron daggers. And we're going to sell all 45. So we did not make a whole lot of money doing that. But that's okay. Because we are ready. Oh, I've been running around inside. I shouldn't do that. I should be a little bit calmer. What time is it? It is 3 in the afternoon. No need to run. I can go for a small stroll here. Lydia, you're going to come with me. I don't need my backpack anymore. So I can take my backpack off. But I do need to find clothing. Now, Bellathor at his general goods is probably the best place to find clothes that are not my armor. So I don't have to walk around in my armor. Also, for walking around in my armor, I can take off my helmet. Nope. Not with my ponytail sticking out like that. That's weird. Take off my gauntlets, but then my hands are just out. So I can put on nice regular gloves. That seems weird. Alright, well, we'll stick with the gauntlets. Because I'm just ready for some adventuring. Alright, Ulfred. Yes, that's fine. Ooh. I am tired. Okay. I don't know, besides the wood, what I need for making camping supplies. We'll have to check that out in a little bit and find out. And I bet you some of that leather I turned into leather strips should have been saved for camping supplies. I'm almost certain of it. But we'll find out later. Okay, Bellathor should have clothing, just general clothing that I can buy. And if not, we will cross that bridge when we come to it.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay, Bellathor, what do you have? I don't need the backpack. I'm not wearing black robes. That's just terrible. Fine leather, no. Fishing clothes. Fishing clothes and a fishing hat wouldn't be terrible. Gold necklace, hide boots. Iron armor, Nordic circlet, an amulet. Novice robes. Ring of minor conjuration or striking, silver necklace, thief backpack. I guess the only clothes he has are those black robes or some fishing clothes. I guess we'll get some fishing clothes and a hat. I promised to get another hat and to give that a try. And we had fine boots. That's right. We gave up those fine boots. Does he have just regular boots? Because if not, we will stick. I don't think he has any regular boots. So we're going to stick with the boots that we have. So thank you, Bellathor. It was fine doing business with you. I'm just going to go get naked and changed in the street. You know what? No. We will change our clothes in our room in the Bannered Mare. Which, of course, if we don't still have, we can buy again for the night. Tonight. So that's what we're going to do. Lydia, let's go see about getting a room here at the Bannered Mare. Wow, that was really satisfying seeing how his step gate matched the stairs up to the Bannered Mare. That's really kind of fantastic. Alright, hold
die with a sword in your hands.
I don't want to die. Sword or not in my hands.
It's yours for a day.
Alright, thank you for renting the room to me.
Right this way.
I mean, you can show me if you want. I know where it is, but I'll let you do your...
Terrible. Shameful is what it is. The guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined.
Oh,
To change.
good to know.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Oh, I definitely will. Thank you very much. Hulda.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun.
Okay, who else? Nobody else is here, right?
Swagger and brandish his blade.
Okay, good. Nobody else is sitting in our room. Lydia, you carry my burdens. You know what I look like. So, let's go ahead and get ourselves changed.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our meat.
So we're gonna take off our hat and our gauntlets, and we're gonna leave our boots on, but we're gonna get out of our armor here. We're gonna put on some clothes. We're gonna put on our fishing hat here. Gonna put on our gloves just to keep. Well, we don't. It's warm in here. We don't need to have our gloves on right now.
Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
I mean, these boots aren't terrible with this.
Slashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
I think our boots are okay with our fishing clothes. Yes, these fishing clothes are definitely made for fishing. We can leave our gloves off. We have our ring on. Our hat would make sense when we're outside, but we're inside. We don't need our hat on. It's not cold right now, but when we go out fishing, perhaps. It's... Oh, search dresser. Aha. Are we going to be the people that steal clothes? Let's have a look. These are just regular clothes. Alright, but with our fishing hat on, we'll keep the fishing hat at least. I don't hate this hat. The boots are alright, and when we put our gloves on, it's interesting that we put the ring back on outside of our gloves. But that's fine. We'll take their gloves off and our hat off while we're inside and hanging out. These clothes don't look all that bad on him. They really don't. Alright, so we are home. We are inside, Lydia. Have we eaten? Let's look at our active effects. So we are peckish and we are tired. So we need to eat a little something and take at least a nap. So let's get some food in our bellies. That rabbit haunch sounds pretty good. Satisfied, but we can do better than satisfied. So we're going to have some grilled leeks and baked potatoes and a salmon steak. And we are now well fed. We are tired. It is 4 in the afternoon, but we deserve a full rest. We're going to take a good 10-hour... Because our rest is not just laying in bed, right? We're taking the afternoon off. It's hanging out. It's resting and talking and sleeping before we do anything. Because we do need... That's right. We still need to go save Thorald. We're going to have to do that next time. We're going to have to do that another day. But we're going to rest and occupy our room. We're going to get a nice dinner later. We're going to hang out. But we're going to stay here for 14 hours into tomorrow. And that'll put us at 6 in the morning, refreshed and ready for another day to start our adventuring in Skyrim. So let's take our rest. We're going to take our rest, and then we're going to go have a seat and have pretend we had breakfast. But we are going to sit for a bit first thing in the morning, reflect on the things that we have learned, and increase that stamina, and we are absolutely going around to our smithing, because now we have our choice between going forward with dwarven smithing and heavy armor, or going forward with our elven smithing. And we are going to do that elven smithing and elven armor, because as much as we are Nords and we are against the elves, we need to know what we're up against with the Thalmor. We need to know what they have and its weak points, and how to use it to our best advantage. So we're going to learn elven smithing. And with that, we are feeling well rested. We are well fed. We're going to have a bit of breakfast here in our chair as we wait for the end of the day. All right, folks. This is where we save things. And this is where we say goodbye for now. Save over our game. And then we quit to our main menu. Oh, that was great. That was great, guys. Let us do our quick togetherness recap of how we've been doing. Bring myself over here. You shouldn't hear anything except for me at this point, but that was Skyrim. That was our adventure with Fjori Stonearm. We did not kill Kematu as we thought, but instead brought Iman to justice for treason, for abandoning her post and letting the Thalmor in. Speaking of the Thalmor, we need to reevaluate how our smithing and how our armor is going to work, and prepare ourselves to go rescue Thorald Grey-Mane. He is our next quest. He is our next priority. As Thane of Whiterun, it is our duty to help Thorald Grey-Mane. And with that, I will say goodbye. Hopefully to see you tomorrow, but either way, watch the Twitter and you will know exactly when our next stream is. And until then, see you next time. Bye-bye.